Hi, I'm Mike Foley from Foley's Fitness. I've been doing personal training for about 38 years now. And when I first got into training, I was actually going to school for fitness, but I got licensed. My brother was big in the insurance business, and I got licensed to sell insurance, and I wasn't very successful at it. But the first people I got to as clients were the ladies in the office. They go, "Congratulations on passing your insurance." And I go, "Well, I've also just passed my fitness certification." And they go, "Oh, we'd love to get into the gym." So what I did is they were training at a place, this was in Dallas, Texas. They were training at a place called Living Well Fitness. And, they allowed me to go in there back then and just train them, and they said, "You have to give a third to the gym." And I said, "Okay." And I remember, I was training I trained the three ladies at three different times, and each session was an hour. And I remember charging them, it was in 1987, I believe, and I was charging them $7 an hour, and I had to give a third of that to the gym. So it was like kind of one of those things, like kind of learning. But at the time, I could have been basically working labor for probably $7 an hour. So I thought I was definitely getting the better end of that deal. But then when you take in the percents, that probably wasn't my best business decision. And I think when you get into fitness, you have to realize that you have to make a living doing it, so you have to bring value. But it was a great first client. It got me started, and then it got me on the path knowing that I didn't want to be a businessman. I wanted to be a fitness man that made it into a business.